now that the whole law school experience has ended, like it was wholesome. So my friends and I, we are here to just talk about the whole experience. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so like you already know who I am. If you don't know who I am, then you've not been watching my videos. My name is Tife.J. And with me I have
Foluke. Tife.
and you are.
Aderinsola.
So please don't mind that she's not Tife. I'm Tife.J. She's Oyamoyin.
Please, I beg.
Alright,
Tife for
so
sure.
I'm going to be asking questions. And sorry, the funny thing is that Tiffy and I are roommates. It's so annoying that we'll be going out and people be like, "What's your name?" I'll be like, "My name is Tiffy." And you ask her, "What's your name?" And she'll be like, Tiffy. I'll say, "Oh, wow, you guys are twins."
But I came out first, so.
So cliche. So that's what she thinks. Anyways, let's not digress. So today I'm going to be asking all my friends questions and I'm going to be talking about our law school experiences generally. So just stick around. Thank you. So um why did you pick Jesus? I'm going to sorry, let me start again. Um, for law school, where was your choice of school like, to go for law school? And if it was this place, why did you pick this place? Let me start with Foluke.
No, start with one.
Why?
All right, so Port Harcourt was actually my second choice. I chose Abuja and I chose Port Harcourt. So Port Harcourt was like my second choice, while Abuja was my first choice. I wanted Port Harcourt because Port Harcourt is a very new campus. Like it was just newly built and it was just a set. That's like one set that has used the campus before us. So I wanted something that the facility would be nice and the environment would be very comfortable for me. I didn't really have like a comfortable schooling when I was in
What do you mean? We went to that school together.
whatever. But like my school was basically like government secondary school. So I just wanted like a very chilled vibe and it felt like Port Harcourt was offering that vibe. That's why I chose Port Harcourt. Yeah.
Oh, cute. What about you?
Well, same as her. I also chose Abuja as my first choice, and I chose Port Harcourt as my second choice. Reason being that I actually wanted Abuja normally. Like I wanted Abuja because I felt like Abuja lifestyle would be cool, right? I'll be like, oh, I stayed in Abuja for a year, because I don't know, I just feel so. I just feel like Abuja would really be a cool place to stay. Then I chose Port Harcourt because, as she also said, Port Harcourt is a new campus, and everybody was like, "Oh, Port Harcourt, this Port Harcourt. Have you seen the pictures of the campus? It's so nice. They have the best backgrounds for pictures. They have the not like I'm a very picture person anyway, but it just felt like the right vibe. And it was either I choose Port Harcourt or I choose Lagos, and Lagos was not it for me. Lagos felt like it was going to confine me, and normally I'm an indoors person and I don't want something that will even make me feel more restricted. You get, so I just wanted something that will make me feel more alive. And to some extent, to a good extent, I feel like it's worth it, and I feel like I got what I wanted, what I imagined.
Nice.
So what about you? You have a thought?
Okay, I chose Port Harcourt campus. And my reason is similar to yours, like the both of you. I think that's how far I can go. I was expecting, yes, I was expecting to use the AC, you know, and stuff.
Aw.
Yes, that was why I chose Port Harcourt. The AC was very, very important
The
to me.
AC
It was
was
a catch.
I see. Well, I'm not even going to lie. Like my reason is very similar to everybody else's reason. Like everybody that knows me knows I love comfort. So like I just wanted to be comfortable. And when I saw PH, like there was this person from like a set before us, like yeah. So like he came here and he posted it, and I was like, what? There's a law school that looks like this. I'm definitely going to be there. So like I picked PH. PH was my first choice, and PH was what I wanted, and I'm glad that I got PH. So, yep. So the next question is, when you guys entered PH for the first time, like I mean the law school, Nabos Graham Law School, what was your reaction? What did you see? Did you was it like what you ordered and what you got?
Okay. Immediately I entered, I wanted to run away. Not because it wasn't what I ordered. I just felt like, oh, this is it. Like this is it. This is it. Like I'm going to spend like 1 year of my life here. So it dawned immediately. Like stepped my feet. I was like, it dawned on me. There's no escape route. Like you're doing this. And yeah, the campus is actually what it looks like. The environment is very beautiful, like no cap. Like whoever built this like did a very good job. And I'm not even going to diminish the campus one bit. The campus is standard. Standard, all the facilities top notch. Yeah.
Wow. Well, for me, I was really excited. Like when I entered, when I saw this, I brought out my phone. I was sending streaks to all my friends. Like, wow, PH, here I come. Like all money. Like I was really happy to be in PH. We're going to come back to something. Anyway, let's just I was happy. I took snaps. It was what I wanted. I saw it, and it was great. Like the rooms. Oh my god! Like this is my room. This is my bed. Look at it. Like I'll show you what the room looks like later. So
Um, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I was in love at first sight. As soon as I got to the gates, and I'm like, wow, this is so nice. From the entrance to just everything, I was in love. It was love at first sight for me. I love the campus. It was what I ordered that I got, and it was really nice. Yes.
For me, it was what I ordered versus what I got. I remember coming here at night and everywhere was dark compared to when I was in uni like that. We used to have lights almost all the time. And the heat was terrible until I came and there was no light 247. It was a big
No,
shocker.
no, she meant like on the first
Yes, there was no
arrival.
light.
yeah,
There
she's
was no
talking
light on
about
that
first.
day. There was no light. It was
Now she came
terrible.
like a week later or something.
No, not a week later.
When did you resume?
I resumed early.
Well, because when we resumed, like there was still this thing.
There was still like
There was still light until
There
like
was
this later
I
on.
think
Like,
I
that
was I think I
Saturday.
was on
Yeah,
your
like,
room. I was on your room.
yeah.
And
Now
then
she
I had
resumed
to
early.
like
She came
move.
around. And she came to that
I had
place.
a temporary room, and then I had to move from there to another. Then from that
you know,
one,
sometimes in the night though, there wasn't lights. Sometimes in the night. There won't
Yeah,
be light.
sometimes.
So
But
we
like,
now wake up to like fan rolling and shit.
yeah, I think that's it. Maybe did you resume at night?
yes, I
Oh,
got
I
here
think
at
that's
night.
it.
Middle of the night that so now
Regardless, even if I had got here like earlier, it still would have been night time, and I would have felt the same way, the heat and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, but the rooms are good. The I don't want to talk about the other parts that is there.
Oh my god, we'll come back to
But
that.
yeah, the rooms are good. What else? The ventilation, I don't know, it's kind of poor in my room.
For the rooms, right? Yeah, we're talking about the
Yeah,
rooms now.
because we were meant to use the AC, but I don't know, something happened along the line that we don't know. On siphon, unforeseen circumstance.
Yay!
What else?
Talk about your roommate experience while you're at it.
My roommate.
Yeah, the experience with your roommates. We're talking about the rooms now, so let's just get into that.
Okay, I'd say my roommates were.
I mean, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
At first, one was friendly, the other wasn't. So I was just like in between, didn't know what was going on. And then they had friends that were always coming into the room.
Wow.
And then they had friends that were always coming into the room, and I was just there, like, all the conversation, the noise. In fact, they'll be like, we know we're making a noise sometimes. And then I was just there looking like, so what would I do? What's that song? That evil song. No. This one.
I can't sing, by the way. I don't have a great voice. So.
Afufu ga-eri kakwa.
Gịnị
Gịnị
ka
ka
anyị
ga-eme?
I don't know
So
the
yes,
song.
then after some time we got talking and everything.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
I really would have loved to be alone, like have the whole room to myself if I could,
Wow.
and then just see people outside and be like,
Is there any
"Hello,
law
happy
school
to
like
see
that?
you."
With
No,
your
two.
I really
No,
would have
twice,
loved to
yeah.
like have my own room to myself.
No law school like that. Yeah.
So sad.
Wow. Then we talk about your room experience. Ibolo and I are roommates. So.
Oh my god. 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 Okay. When I first arrived, I was in my temporary room. I loved my temporary roommates. I don't know. We just kind of clicked, like, just like that, and they were really nice and all. And then well, okay, yes, the school didn't see their school fees early, and I couldn't delay my registration for them, right? So I had to register early, and and that was why I wasn't in the same room with them. And I moved to they moved me to another room and everything. And my new roommate, oh Jesus, oh, I cannot just be blunt, but no. Before we went on externship, right? I felt like I was the devil in the room. I felt like I was the wicked person in the room because see, I don't even know I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't get along with them, and I didn't want to get along with them. It's not like I just want to be a mean person or something, but the manner of approach, first night, like on the first freaking night, just met
Yeah.
me today. Like I just gave me and I'm like I just dropped my load. I'm like I'm going back to my temporary room, right? Because like I'm still friends with them. Like I'm like okay, you guys. I just dropped my stuff and I'm like, what am I saying for crying out loud? And I said, please, I'll just drop my stuff. Like I'm still going to my temporary room. When eventually I'll come here and everything. When the temporary room issue is over and get so the next freaking morning, like the only time we spoken was just sitting at I and we introduced ourselves and we exchanged contact. So she called me, hello, please when you're coming, help me buy something. Then help me buy something. I'm like, from where to where? From where to where? Like, do I know you before? And then I'm like, okay, no problem. Even because my load was here, so I would like eventually have to come here. The next day, the same thing repeated itself, and like it was consistent for like 3 days straight. And I'm like, if this one is looking for house help, maybe you should quickly call them from home. Oh. Quickly call them
Oh
from
my
home
god.
to send you somebody to because okay, she's the firstborn, right? So and she has a lot of younger siblings, so I guess she's used to sending people to do this and that and that. But it's understand. So that was why at first I just had my guard up. I just really had my guard up. Like I know I have a small stature, but guy, nobody can take me on a ride. You get so I had my guard up. Then when the other person came, the other person was not like that. So I was closer to the other person, right? I was closer, and then the lady that was this and that. Again, she noticed that I was always defensive, and she also kept her space and everything. So there was just always a misunderstanding, and even towards the other person, even towards the third person, I still kind of had my guard up because nobody should try me. Nobody should try me.
Don't
You
try
get
me.
don't try me. So there are a lot of things I wasn't comfortable with because I'm used to living alone. In university, I lived alone for like 3 years or so. I'm the only girl, so I always had my space alone. So living with somebody, it's not the best thing. No, sorry, it's beautiful. I don't know for you guys, but for me, it wasn't really easy. I just had to cope. A lot of things I'll be like, should I talk? Let me just let it go. But somehow I'll just still talk, and to be an issue, and because I don't really know how to keep things like just hold things in. Because the more I hold it in, the more it's yeah. So
I feel you.
eventually, I'll just bust. I'll just vex. You know what, you guys, please. I'll just vex. And like before we went on this, I was literally like the witch of the room. Let I'm coming like this. The room used to be quiet. I was the witch. The room used to be quiet, like she has entered that kind of thing. So, but after externship, things changed. During externship, like we kind of had a conversation, not conversation per se, but we kind of sorted things out during it. Like when we're not here, you get. So when we got back, I just lightened up. Like you know what? It's just 10 more weeks. What's the worst that could happen? Let me just endure for 10 more weeks. And I started laughing. I started playing with them. Before extension, they didn't wish my teeth. Who they help? But now I'm just more friendly because naturally I'm a very jovial person. Very jovial. They can all testify to it. Anyway, that's what I do. But I don't just like to be played with. I don't like to be toyed with. That's just something about me. So I felt like I was being toyed with when I first came to my my permanent room. But now I'm cool. I'm cool, and everybody just kind of flowed along, and she kind of explained, like I kind of told her subsequently that when we first came, this and that, blah blah blah, and well, we're cool now. So my roommates are they're cool, and well,
Yeah,
there are just
I'm
some
cool with
things.
my roommates
Obviously,
now too.
we were all strangers before coming here, so
Yeah, so you get used to each
so
other.
exactly. So it's
Yeah.
not like we're siblings and all. So there will surely be ups and downs. Yeah, yeah.
Were there like ethnicity
Yes,
differences?
there was an Igbo girl and mixed two Yoruba
Or did
girls.
that like
Well,
oh okay. Let me see. I think this microphone is off. So I don't know. Yeah, so my roommate experience. I mean, my
No,
roommate
I'm
is
going
here.
to
So
talk. I'm going to
if I
talk. Let me
talk,
talk first.
I feel like she will strangle me.
You know what?
And
Let me
you
talk
can see
first.
like the thought one can see that that I'll tell you about one can see that. One can see that we are just two, and normally in the room we're usually three people in. each room, yeah. But the third person has gone home, so I don't know. But like, I need to say a lot.
So I'm going to talk first because you are the host of this video, so definitely I'm supposed to do the talking.
Who made the rules?
I'm your guest, please treat me nicely. Anyways, so I'm going to talk. So coming to this school, I didn't know that I was going to be roommates with someone that I knew prior. That was actually not the plan. So seeing Tife.J, yeah, we came to school together. So, and obviously we planned to now actually stay together. But I was thinking that I would actually fight with her because it's always good to love people from afar. When you're now in the same space with them, it just like your ideals and your ideal and your beliefs just tend to clash. So like I had it at the back of my mind that like I should just get prepared. We are going to literally fight all the time because
Why?
it's true. Like that I always say love people from afar. Like
I
if
have something to say. Why would you see your fellow human being, and the first thing you think is, we will fight in the future? I don't understand.
It's actually true.
it's human nature, like it tends to happen.
That we must fight later in the future.
There's no how you are going to fight.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me finish my story.
New
Anyways, so yeah, I just even when we had like a neutral person as the third person, I'm like, okay, I won't have problem with that one because obviously she's a new person. So it's the person that I know that we've never been in the same room together. It's always like, okay, you're friends with this person. When you now live with the person, you're definitely going to fight with that person. You didn't know that the person was. You only know a person's true nature when you stay together. So yeah, that was it. I actually thought I was going to fight, and I've always prepared myself for like the fights or when the big moment is going to happen. Anyways, on the first week with my roommates, that's Tife and the other neutral person, I clashed with the neutral person, and it was so I literally thought that I was going to clash with Tife, yeah, but I ended up clashing with the neutral person. And funny enough, it was like most of the things that caused me and the neutral person's issue was petty. I would say it was actually really petty. It's always very petty. It's mostly noise that causes like issue. And yeah, and to be fair, the irony of life was that I don't think I clashed with Tife at all, and that was weird. Like that was the weirdest shit ever. Like,
we move healthy over here.
oh please. I don't know, like to the end of this extension, this journey, like I'm literally surprised that I didn't clash with Tife. Yeah, so and we tend to bond like in this room a lot. Like you rarely see us argue or fight or have like one issues between each other. I think that was like our grace. But the neutral person, we started with arguments for the same thing, and we ended this journey with.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not still talking to her. So we ended this journey on what started the first journey. So yeah,
You guys don't talk to each other at all. She should have been here. I should have made this video yesterday. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, cute.
but like in the same room.
I was now, but like, was I really in the like after exams? Like, I had things to do. I was leaving the room to the common room and stuff. So you guys don't even say hi. But like when you were saying things, I was like when you asked questions that like that spelling, was it before that spelling time when you were asking about C's and C's?
She spoke to you about the season.
But it was you that asked the question. I asked.
But you asked her. We didn't talk, and it's fine.
Do you have anything to say to her via this video? I mean, by chance, if she comes across this video, I mean, like, I don't know if she will have the patience to, I mean, like, or time to watch it to this extent. But like, do you have anything to say?
Not really. I just felt like she should. Like, I really have issues with people, and I feel like when I have an issue with you, is because it's already piled up. Like, I won't just like burst at once. Like, it has to be like a piling of stuff before I will not just burst at once, because I don't like malice at all. So I felt like if she had just, instead of defending herself, about the matter. She should have just listened to me instead of being.
the matter. I was going to ask which matter. We don't have daring for a matter. Do you think we should ask? We did ask daring for the matter. So do you think we should? This is not a therapy place. I don't. Please. Okay, so like that's it, right?
Just own up to your issue. Like instead of being, if somebody has an issue with you, instead of being all defensive on the person, just listen to the person and let the person say or air the person's mind before you now start being all defensive. I think that would have like stayed.
Wow, that's serious.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I don't do confrontations either. So I think maybe I might understand
I'm a
her.
big confrontation.
Anyways, like, no, that's nice. But like me, well, I wanted to be roommates with someone else, but then like she did not want to be roommates with me because of religious issues. Yeah, she's like it's not an issue. I mean, like religious ideologies and everything, and that's understandable. Like she's Christian and Muslim, so like we could not be roommates, and that was the person that was like really cool with, like, back in university, that I would have been comfortable with. And then yeah, like Bolu texted me about PH. I think she saw me on the group chat, and then she was like, "Oh, when are you leaving?" And then I told her I'm leaving on this so date, and then we planned it. And I asked her if she had roommates, so we already planned that we'll be roommates. And then when we were coming on our own, JJ, we saw a third party, a neutral person. Bolu got the neutral person and asked that, like, we now coupled to school. And see, I thought that was too much long. So like we coupled to school and it was cool. And then like after that they asked us to like change and go for our registrations immediately. So we changed and went and sat down together, and after registration they told us that, oh, we went to get temporary hostel. So yeah, we were there, right? And it was, I think it was cool that we, you guys not, you had not had your issues that time. Yeah, it was still all like calm and everything. So like when we did registration, contrary to what she said, that she did not wait for our roommates to finish registration, we wait like
You didn't see their school fees. The school was
yeah, like
both
both of
of us
us, we
did
didn't
not
see our school fees. Oh, okay. You've talked about the neutral. You said the neutral person name. I'll ping it. Sorry. So in case you hear that, I will just, yeah. Like, so the neutral person did not. She got registration. She did it immediately, but like both of us did not. So, but she waited for us. So like, we didn't want to just like, she didn't slay us, and so like we didn't want to slay us. So we're like, let's stay in the same room and everything. So like we moved from that hostel. But I think then it was the day we were supposed to move that you guys had that issue. And I was like, oh, she's just like, they're just joking. Like I thought it was just a joke. And
you did the same thing.
Relax.
You did the same thing on the last day.
Madam.
She was just joking.
Oh, I thought it was now.
It's the same fight that started at the beginning.
You guys don't understand. Like, okay, wait. You just want to hear gist. But like it was a short break because like, the roommate thing is getting hot and hot. So like anyways, like my own experience, sometimes Bolu can be very annoying. Sometimes she can be very playful, but like we used to get along a lot. So like I didn't have any issues with her. I don't know why she want to, fight me in the future, but like thank God the future never came.
It's unforeseen.
So why would you unforesee fight from me? But that's that about that. But
Wow, what a question.
yeah. So what a question, oh, your roommate. The next question, please, let's move on. Now we go to lecture period. So the next question is, how was the whole lecture experience? Who is your favorite lecturer? What is your favorite course? And the whole lecture thing, the time that we had to wake up, how were you able to cope with it? Like, how did you ease into the routine? Who wants to go first?
Let me talk. So yeah, the whole experience. Lecture starts normally by 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. and it runs from 9 to sometimes 1:45 p.m., sometimes 3 p.m. That's depended on if there is light. So the whole experience was, I won't say it was new, because in university lectures are, is it 8 to 10? It starts from 8. Some lectures start by 8. Yes, it starts by 8. The waking up time, it's not really different from, it's even 9 a.m, and school was 8 a.m. So I was actually used to the fact that I would wake up early for 8 a.m. class. So it wasn't really an issue. It's just that sometimes you just want to rest. It's different because in university some days you don't have lectures, some days you have lectures. But yeah, you have lectures Monday to Friday. So I think that was like new, and the fact that you have to even keep to making attendance. So you can't say, oh, I want to relax in the hostel, because you don't even know how they are calculating the attendance, and you don't even want to risk it. So the so the whole issue of waking up by 9, it wasn't, sorry, attending lectures by 9, it wasn't really an issue for me. But the whole issue was having to have classes from Monday to Friday continuously, finishing at the same. It felt like a 9 to 5 job kind of. So it gave that kind of vibe of you're waking up and you're setting up to go to work. Yeah, exactly. And immediately after lectures, you will dress up, you know, you will go and eat, then you come back to the hostel. Before you know, you can't even rest, and next thing you're going for a group meeting. There's always group aside. Kudos to these lecturers though, because I don't know how they do it. Like, they were very consistent in sending group tasks, and I don't know how. I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel I get tired from the old group meeting, and I just choose not to attend. I'm like, whatever the consequence is going to happen, is whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Like, that this was not even going to make or mar me at the end of the day. And then I kept on asking, like, people that have done law school before me, and I'm always asking that, how far with this group meeting, does it actually count for something? And then some people will say, attend though, it will help you. Don't attend though, it's not part of the. No, actually, I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but I didn't say no, but no. And yeah, in Port Harcourt, I feel like people undermine Port Harcourt because it's a new school, so you just feel like we are not learning as much, or we're just basking in the fact that this is like a very fine environment, and we are not serious in Port Harcourt, because I feel like I don't know, maybe come off as the playful campus. People just see us as unserious, and I didn't see it that way. I feel like most times good people get to be undermined, and it's all good. It's all good. I feel like we have like most of the best lecturers. Like, I'm not even capping. We have like amazing lecturers that are transferred from Lagos, from Kano, from Enugu. Like, we literally have like mix of all the lecturers from each campus. So I feel like we have amazing lecturers, and they were really good. They ensured that each and every one of us understood the course. And thumbs up to like our criminal litigation lecturer and property law practice lecturer. It was my favorite. The man is strict though. Like, don't play. The man is very strict. But I like how disciplined he is. I like how he cares about the students and ensuring that each and every one of the students understood. He felt like a father to each and every one of us. He didn't fail to tell us that he loved us and is here. Like, their doors were literally open to everyone, and it felt more like a family rather than like a school building. And I felt I won't even not choose PH another time. Like, if like I will recommend PH to anybody. The lecturers are top notch. I will recommend them anytime and any day. Yeah. And my favorite course was, and I found out that it was my favorite course like after externship, because I was always afraid of the course. I didn't civil litigation. Like, I was like, how am I going to conquer this course? Like, I don't know shit about this course. Sorry for the language. I don't know anything about the course. But after reading the course from the beginning to the end, I'm like, yo, there's something actually fun and interesting about this course. Matrimonial courses, recovery of premises, like, civil litigation was just bae. Yeah.
Wow, who wants to go next?
She has basically said the major things, so I'm just going to, add 1 or 2 points. My favorite course was criminal litigation, sorry. And our almighty lecturer that she described, I was teaching both criminal litigation and property law practice, was the lecturer for the course, or is the lecturer for criminal litigation. The man was, she said it all, the man was fantastic. So criminal litigation was just it for me, right? I just kind of clicked to it. So it was very interesting. I just found the imprisonment, sentencing. The sentence of this court on you is that you be hanged by the neck until you are dead. And the man was like, and when the man was teaching, because the man was like, every morning when you wake up, make sure to sentence somebody so that you'll be able to know it.
Sentence your roommate.
He said, when the my roommate now woke up, Darren, the sentence on this court upon you is that you be hanged by the neck, and you are the one that will be hanged. Is that you be hanged by the neck until you are dead? Not me, in Jesus' name. I'm not hanged. So I will not be hanged. I mean, so yeah, the course was just fun, and we were always laughing in his class. We were always laughing. It was just fun. So every time I always kind of looked forward to attending criminal litigation class. Then lectures generally was hectic. It was stressful. Especially when it's my favorite day is Friday, obviously, because you're like it's almost coming to an end. It's almost
And you
over.
get to wear native on Friday.
Yeah, you get
Like,
to
that
wear
was like
native.
an
Yes, I
highlight.
love it. I love it. So the lectures were it was nice, sha. And there was something I was always particular about. It's about writing notes. Yeah, and luckily for us in this campus, they gave us slides. They displayed slides. In some other campuses, I learned it's not all campuses that do that. So it's just one thing that they've graced us with over here. He give us slides. And so I kind of, because in university, oh god, I didn't have notes. I didn't have notes. In fact, I only took, like, I just used to carry one note to class so they'll not be like, "Hey, this one is just coming empty handed and it's not serious." So I didn't have notes. So I didn't want to keep that streak. I didn't want to keep that streak over here. So I just came with the mindset that because the textbooks were bulky. I actually bought my textbooks first week or second week. I bought everything, but they were bulky, and I'm like, where do you want to start from? Who will read this one? So I kind of made it a thing that I'll make sure to have all my notes. I'll make sure to write as much as I can in class and everything. So if you're a BAR aspirant and you're watching this and you're perhaps posted to Port Harcourt campus, please try. And what I do is not allowed actually. So please, I usually snap the slides with my phone. Like, don't snap my slide, don't snap my slide. But because they will not send it, they'll be like, some of them will be like, I'll send it after the class, and they'll not send it. And I need my 100% notes because don't like stuff from the textbook. So I made sure to have my complete notes. I was just kind of diligent in that particular area. You get, and classes went well, everything went well, but it was just stressful. Sometimes just like if whenever it's almost public holiday, you're calculating when is the next public holiday, when is the next public holiday.
Yes.
Oh my god, I loved public holidays. I love public holidays. I love public holidays because it's just anyway, and then it's over so soon. The public holiday is over so soon, Anyway, that's that for that. Everything went well. Thank God.
Wow. Cool looks. Okay. Everything started from the what I ordered versus what I got thing. The fact that there was no lights like 247 compared to when I was in uni.
247.
Yes, there was no lights every time.
At some point here.
Yes.
Was it
At some point.
shop generator?
For 3 hours in 24 hours. Was that live?
Yeah, was that?
I don't
The
care.
trans-
I
the
don't know
transformer
whatever could
bill,
have
oh my
happened
God.
because
That's what
this is
happened.
supposed to be an institution for over like
Yeah, we paid
1,000.
school fees.
Yes, we paid school fees. We paid for this. We did not beg for it. So yes, and then having to queue to sign attendance was terrible for me in the sun.
Sorry.
Sometimes it was in the sun. Or like queued. No,
She said
like
cute now.
no, like the
she said
queue, like
queue.
the long
Oh,
line,
your blog.
the long line of attendance, and then you have to wait to sign. Like to sign in, you have to wait to sign out. You have to wait to buy food. You have to wait to do everything in the school. It just made me feel tired of everything. It was stressful from A to Z. If you're coming to law school, you need 9 lives complete. So what was the other question? My favorite course, my favorite. None. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Everything was stressful for me, so I could not exactly I could not tell if I was really enjoying what I was doing, and the fact that I had to stay in class for 5 hours was terrible for me. Staying in class for 5 to 6 hours
It was more than 5 hours.
at a go, because if you decide to go outside to buy something to eat, you would still end up standing there for close to 30 minutes before being attended to. So there was literally nowhere I could go to and just pay money. Unlike when I was in school, that I'll just go and get something. That I'll just go somewhere and get something and move immediately. I had to queue for almost everything here. It was tiring.
But yes, the lecturers are like top notch lecturers. They are good. All of them are good lecturers. But the stress, I don't know if you can cope with stress. Tifa here knows how to deal with stress very well. I think she likes it. Yeah. But me, once I feel like I don't deserve this, or like this is not what life should be offering, it just makes the whole thing tiring for me. What other questions?
No course, no favorite course.
No, no favorite. The fact that I had to write, I had to like understand, I had to like read rule other one rule this. No, sorry. Akja, Akju, Ak everything. Akja, Akju, order this. What else? Rule this, rule that. No, sorry. I'm so sorry. And then the draft, a lot of draft. Although along the line it became enjoyable, but at first I was like,
All right, that's great. What's mine? I don't know. Like, okay, so when we moved into this room, that thing that she said about transformer, like we did not have light. That was when my mugbe moment started. Like I hate like heat, like anything that will make me feel very uncomfortable. Like I literally hate it. So like it was not very conducive. Like the room was not very ventilated. The ACs were off for reasons best known to them. So like it wasn't very enjoyable. I was always so hot. I started regretting even coming to PH. I said I was going to come back to this. Like I loved this when I entered, but after like 2 weeks, oh my god, I started calling home. I started crying, say I want to go back to my mom. I want to go home. I want to this. Like I was so tired of the whole thing. So yeah, then lecture started. I love to sleep. Oh my god, like I really love to sleep. I don't like anything coming in between me and sleep. I don't like stress. So like I used to wake up very early. I started waking up by like 4 or 5. Then I'll try to read before class because if you don't read, microphone will get to you. It can get to you. The microphone get to anybody here. It did not get to me. It did not get to you. Wow. Omo,
No, I look for the mic.
she looked for the microphone herself. So like microphone, I was always so scared of them giving me the microphone and not knowing what to say. So I was always trying to read ahead of class. My reputation, you get it. So like, yeah. So like, then in class, I'm not even gonna say I'm so indifferent. Like, I don't have a favorite lecturer. Sorry, but all of them, yes, they are very great. Like, they are very good. They are intentional about this thing. You will know that these people were born to. This is their passion. They were born to teach. Most of them, like, so yeah, like they were great. Favorite course, I think I love property law. Property law was my favorite. Yes, now like I really like property law. Like,
BGS coming soon.
well, please, I love property law. So yeah, that was it. Then favorite, nothing to be honest. Like, so I'm just chilling. I just wanted to get by and I just wanted to finish this old 11 months thing, like, and move on. Yes, so that's it. The next thing is what was your most favorite, sorry, most memorable moment in this place? Like, what happened that you feel like, wow, this was great, this place is nice and stuff? I think I should go first this time around. It was the Y2K party when I performed. I danced and like people cheered me up. Thanks to my friends actually. They actually Bolu and like some other of my friends. They showed up and they were really screaming. And then people enjoyed it. People screamed, like they scrumped. People did they really liked the enjoyment. And like it was fun for me. Do you get, like, I just liked it. Like if it was I don't know, I just that's my calling. So like yeah, I liked it. And I didn't want to go. They actually what?
I said on your ministry.
Yeah, that's my ministry. Like I didn't want to dance, but they encouraged me to go. They said if I was dancing, they would come. So that was something. I think that's something I'm grateful for because that period of time was really tough for me. But like doing that, it just made me ease up a little. And yeah, I think I will share the video, the performances later. Like so, yeah, that was the most memorable period for me.
All right, so I don't really have like experiences here because I'm not really close to like a lot of people in this place. I just tend to stay in my space. So I would say my favorite, my favorable moments would be watching Tife's dance. Like it was, it was sweet, like seeing her happy, and I felt like she has been through a lot, and then just dancing and school stress and lot, like school stress and yeah, so it was a whole lot, and we're going through stress and everything, and then seeing joy and happiness on someone's face, it just
natural.
yeah, like I felt the joy from her, and yeah, I felt happy that she was happy. I feel like that was my favorite moment.
My most memorable moment here, I think it was meeting Venom. Venom the way it was.
Shout out to Venom. By the way, she and Venom, they kind of look alike.
They do actually. They look like siblings.
They look like siblings.
So let me continue. Yeah, what did I really like about Venom? The fact that he on your vlog, I'm a ball. The fact that he really cared for every time he had like a useful material, like for school or like questions, he always sent to me. Like I did not have to ask for some things, things I knew that was beneficial for my academics. It was really nice. Yeah.
Wow. And she's blushing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that for him. It was like, let's win together.
Wow. I mean, what kind of love can you find again? What more do you want? If you don't find one
There's
that
no
wants to
greater love.
see you win, no greater
No
form of
greater
love.
love.
Well, I had to think hard to find a memorable moment. I went through hell. I went through heaven. Sorry. But I remembered traditional day. It was sorry, cultural day, whatever. I had fun, and I think that's the best fun I've had. Like that feels literally like the only fun I've had, apart from watching movie and crying away my sorrows. Cause I cried. My eyes self no say something went on.
tears.
No. So I feel it was during the traditional because I didn't even plan to go. I did not plan to go. I was just like I'd rather soak myself on my bed and just watch movie and just think away my sorrows, right? But my roommates were like, shall I wear this, shall I wear that, shall I wear this? And I had this expensive outfit that my aunt made for me. Because my aunt is like, a fashion person and all. And I'm like, well, everybody was trying out. I wanted to show off that my outfit is actually it beats yours outfit for the record. Is it the expensiveness? Is it the quality? And I'm like, that this one's wearing. I just vex stand up. Wait, let me go and wear my clothes. Oh, they're like, dude, your clothes is so fine. And they're just like, oh my god, look at the material. And I'm like, oh, stop it. So I wanted more of the hype, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just go. So that what made me go, and I had fun. I just let it off, and I let a lot of things off my chest, and I just no, not like physical, not like verbally. I mean, I just had fun. I just danced away my sorrows because I was in a very bad place during that period. So it just kind of made things better. So that was like a memorable moment for me. Yeah.
Nice. Yep. So yeah, the next question is your most overwhelming moment. I should have asked that like
Before like
the most
joy.
memorable. Yeah, so the most overwhelming for me. I don't think I'm going to share, so like yeah. I'll just go to the next person.
Wow, I had like a lot of breaking down ish in this place. Like I feel like I've not cried as much as I cried this year. And I rarely cry. That's just it. Like you really like I have dried eyes, and I could I could say that I cried almost like 10 times this year for someone that like really cries. So I feel like my most overwhelming moment would be there's nothing as great. I don't even know why I'm like my life is aligning with Tife's own, but I feel like our overwhelming moments would be my overwhelming moments. So since she can't share it, I would just say our overwhelming moment was my overwhelming moment.
Really, like how?
Yeah, it touched me.
Oh.
Yeah, and like I felt it. So like I feel like yeah, that was my overwhelming moment. Sorry that my life is aligning with your own.
Why are you apologizing? So yeah.
Funnily enough, since I knew that I signed up for stress, I did not really like have overwhelming moments.
Or you were even overwhelmed from the
beginning.
From the beginning, like I
mentally,
couldn't
she
even like
already fell
enjoy
aside.
the courses as much. I could not like laugh a lot. Like for sometimes when people were laughing, I felt like, what's so funny? Why are you laughing? Are you happy to be here? So yes, and then for during the exam period, most of the time we're just laughing at ourselves, like, oh, we really put ourselves into this. My roommates and I, it became like a fun moment, kind of, to, I don't know, to help ourselves. Whenever we made mistakes, we laughed our lungs out. Whenever and it was just funny. It helped somehow. I don't know how, but it helped. So I really do not have like overwhelming moments. But the fact that I could not like eat what I wanted to eat, the jollof rice here, I don't want to say it's terrible, but it's just like made. Or maybe
You've had better dishes in
yes,
Lagos. I
in
feel like
Lagos.
if you want to eat something nice, it's you want to eat like native soup or let's say swallow and everything, okay, other states. But if you want to eat something in continental or international dish or something, I feel like Lagos is it. I don't know. I'm not trying
Yes.
to hype Lagos, but yeah.
And things were kind of expensive. Like for someone that was still in Nigeria, I'm still in Nigeria, but things are expensive here. I do not like that. I do not like
PH is
that.
oil
I
money.
could not even like go to the market. You know, sometimes people like when you go to the market, you can get this thing for a cheaper price. It was up for Harcourt. Everything was expensive everywhere. I didn't like that.
Oil money.
Oil money. Oh. Did you? Oh, you already talked about that. Okay.
Oh, one of my overwhelming moments was first corporate law class. That day, I had I don't know what to say. That the one who was just shouting. I wasn't even getting what she was shouting at. I didn't know why she was shouting. She was just shouting. I'm like, I don't know this. Like, they
Bring
don't
out
teach
your
me.
camera.
They don't teach me this thing.
You just say no come to your camera.
They don't teach me this thing in university. It's not like I have a degree in this thing before. I should just be shouting, and I'm like, hey Jesus, I'm in trouble. So that was one of my. That was my.
Like she didn't make us like
She
get
didn't
attached to the course or be friends
exactly.
with the course.
She
I
didn't even
think
it even felt like she didn't introduce the course to me. I wasn't introduced to the course. She just like wanted us to like, just know it. Just like that.
you did company law in university. You're supposed to know corporate law. I
Like
feel like
not
that
many
was
company I didn't even do corporate law, it was company whatever I did. And it wasn't really so see so that was one of my because after that class I just first of all thought about my life. Thought about my life. I'm like then I went to cry to my friend. I went to her like that. I don't know that. I don't even. I just. Then the other overwhelming moment was during exam. No. I literally and a week prior to exam or the week before exam, I had kind of a terrible dream that traumatized me. So in the I can't narrate the dream, but it's kind of like I kind of foresaw my results and I wasn't happy with it. I didn't fail or anything. I do have the ability to fail anyway, but it wasn't what I envisioned. So I'm like this is a warning, and it's a do or die affair. And asked the fair. I literally almost killed myself.
I have a lot to say about that.
I was like that. No, no. This is not for me. And I was overwhelmed. I was like, I've not done this. I've not done that. I've not. Hey, Jesus Christ, this thing was not come true. And I was really overwhelmed. And at the end of the day, well, I feel like I give my best, right? And I feel like the rest is left to God. You already won me beforehand. I already did what I can do, what is my capacity to do. So I've left the rest to God. And all. So those were my two major
and it will come true for
overwhelming.
you.
Amen.
Marfo.
Amen. I used to.
Amen.
Those are my two overwhelming moments.
Wow, so this question, I just want to ask that how did you have like something that you used to do in your normal like life before NLS? So how were you able to balance it with this whole like overwhelming experience in NLS generally?
Can you literally say you had like a life and you're not trying to like balance your life? Please, my dears, if you're coming to law school, you throw everything, put it like just hide it, archive it because this place
Well,
is going to take your time. It's going to take I don't even know, like it will stress you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially.
Yes.
Like it's going to stress and it's going to drain you. I don't want to like add anything to your stress, even if it's boyfriend that is stressing you, my dear. Break up. If you are coming to NLS, break up. Anything that
You of all people.
anything that is going to stress you, please. NLS is a lot of stress. Like it's the highest stress you can ever receive or go through in this life. I feel like you shouldn't like add anything that's going to stress you. Put it behind you if you're coming to NLS. And NLS is just, let's say, 9, 10 months, and you're done. So you can go and pick up your life or reconcile with the boyfriend when you're done. But anything that is going to stress you, put it to the back.
Well, contrary to that, like I had a normal life. I mean, a life I would like to call my own. Is it like the dance thing and the whole content creation thing? It was my life. It was a part of me. So like coming here, like I already like prepared myself last year. Like I already knew 2024 was going to be a terrible year. Yeah. But yes, it was. I mean, it is actually. But aside that, like my content creation life, I already knew that 2024 I was going to put it aside, right? Like I mean, like I already knew that, like let's say, like I should just put a pause to it and resume in 2025. But like I just could not like let go of it at first, because like I was doing YouTube and I was booming on YouTube, like I would like to say. So my YouTube subscribers just started skyrocketing. Do you get? I was getting millions of views. So like I didn't want to stop. And you know how YouTube criteria works. You have to get an amount of views, like 10 million views for shorts. You have to get 10 million within 3 months, and you have to get 4,000 watch hours within 1 year. So like here, for the 10 million views,
sounds traumatizing.
yeah, no, it is not traumatizing.
You have to send someone to see a CV within 14 days.
No, you're bringing law into this. So like I was already doing it, and it's something I love doing. So I was already beyond like halfway. So like I had like 2 months to use to get to. And for something, the way YouTube works, you have to have goals. You have to say, oh, this is back to back. I'm putting in this effort. And so it was already working out for me. Like I was so close to the 10 million views. And then law school happened. So like in law school, after lectures, I was trying to balance. I said I'll wake up by 4 a.m., go to lectures. Like after class, everybody will be tired. They want to come back, have their bath, like rest, and then wake up later or try to sleep and then go for group tasks. But like yeah, I was trying to do that too, and then I was still trying to put in my YouTube stuff. And normally, like for YouTube, you can make like 20-30 videos in a day, like for shorts. So like I was trying to balance. Like I would go to the other hostel, like I'll place my camera, I would shoot repeatedly and everything. But like I just could not keep up. Do you get? Like it was just not possible for me to keep up. Like it just could not happen. Like I was doing it editing. I still had books to read. I still had this. I still had that. So like at some point I realized that the 3 months time frame that I had, I was already like it was beyond it, and then my views just started dropping back. Oh my god, it was a very depressing moment for me. I think I should have said that as my most overwhelming, because like it's not, but like it was very depressing for me. Like my friend Ola, she was one that was suffering. Like I was always going to her. I was just always so depressed, talking about how this whole law school thing is affecting my YouTube. Like what I really want is, yeah, I want law too. Like don't get me wrong, but like yeah. So at the end of the day, like Bolu said, you cannot balance. I mean, if you can balance, maybe you are a superhero, like that's good. Kudos to you. But like it'll be very hard for you to balance. Like if you used to do this thing on a normal day, like every time, it's not possible for you to keep at it in law school. I mean, maybe some people do, but it is overwhelming. Like it's just barely possible. So that's that.
Sorry. I'd like to share one of my trying to balance a very funny part, right? So due to the fact that this is hostel, this is class, this is library, I wasn't moving around. I was just sitting and listening. And I love food, by the way. So I was getting chubbier, bigger. So I had this friend, obviously I met her here, and she was also having the same problem. And we're like, you know what? Let's start jogging every morning. I was like, we can do this. So every morning, 6 o'clock or thereabouts, both of us, hello, are you downstairs? Yes, we'll not start running around. And we were jogging.
Wow.
We were jogging
I
for
would have
like
joined you guys.
we were jogging for like I don't know 30 minutes a day. Slowly. There was time she would call me in the morning. I'll just say I not see the call. I'll be like, it's not me who will kill. I'm tired. So and sometimes she'll be the one to, say she's tired and slowly we didn't even say let us stop. We just naturally it just naturally stopped like that
God.
because it's a lot.
Body go tell you.
Body go tell you.
Body go tell you.
So
That's going to stress me.
I say,
Let it go.
like, you know what? Is it fat? Let me just. Fat does not kill person. But after, I say, but during extension, I made up for it. I attended the gym, and I've already expanded the game by the way. So, but if it's going to disrupt your rest time, please. That 6 a.m. was not it for me because unlike I don't wake up by 4 or 5. I wake up by about 7, yeah, 7:30. If I'm in a good mood, 8, please.
Wow.
It takes me 30 minutes to dress up and also, yeah.
All right. So the next question is, did you find love here?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Foluke should answer this question first, because like it looks like this venom side eye. I feel like Foluke found love. So,
Okay, yes, I found love.
are you still? This is how people find love.
Not like the type of love you're talking about. But yes, that
I'm
was
sorry, we took a very short break, and if you've been here and sticking with us since the beginning, I mean, it's not easy, but thank you so much for watching to this extent. So yeah, we were at. Did you find love here? Foluke, did you find love?
I found love and love found me.
All right, she said she found love. Good for her. I mean, I already knew with you. I met Venom. Venom loves me. He loves me
She
so
didn't
much.
say
and
Venom
shit.
loves me for the record.
But like, sorry for the language.
Oh, at all.
So, Damien, did you find love?
No, I didn't. I wasn't looking to find. I came to look for something, and I found what I was looking for without
Wow.
any. And I didn't even have.
Welcome back, oh madam.
Welcome back. Yeah, I didn't even have as little as a crush on anybody.
Wow. But did you find
Yeah.
love?
I already have love. I already have love, so I wasn't even looking forward to meeting anybody new or something. I already have love, so. And I don't have space in my heart for extra love.
This is sweet, though. Me, did I find love? I think I found a lot of things. Okay, now we are in the exam period. How was the exam experience generally? The exam week, exam spanned for just like one full week, like let's say 8 days. Did you get? So like, how did you cope? How did you survive the exam? What were the things that you did to keep yourself awake and stay up? Did you do overnight? Did you like, well, I was feeling first. Okay, so how did you do the exam week? How did you go?
So yeah, this 1 week of exam was, I don't know, was like, I don't want to call it, I don't know if L is the word to describe it. I don't know what to describe this 1 week. This 1 week, I feel like, oh my god, like there's no word to actually quantify what my mind went through for a whole 1 week
Back to back.
back to back. I felt like I sacrificed a lot for this exam because I'm one person that don't joke with my movies. I don't joke with playing with Candy Crush. I stopped that for like over a month, even more than a month. I stopped doing that, and I stopped doing what I enjoyed most. And then getting to the exams, you just feel like you're not prepared. No matter how much no matter when you start reading, even if you start reading like before the admission, you still feel like you're not ready. Like you just feel like, oh my god, I don't know anything. And the fact that the exams were back to back to back, and immediately after like an exam, you're not even thinking of what to do next. You are thinking of picking up the next book to read. I think the thing on everybody's mind is I am not going to fail. So the thought of failure and the fear of failure kept everybody awake. Like literally 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You're seeing people walking up and down, holding book. I mean, Derry was almost crazy at the end of the day. I saw her reading on the corridor. I saw her reading and talking to herself on the corridor. I'm like, you reached to Chris. Even up to now, I think like I've not still found sleep. I feel my body is still. I woke up one morning and I started reading after exams. I woke up on Sunday morning and I started reading subscribers clause Sunday morning, and I started reading subscribers clause subscription clause for corporate law. I'm like, what am I going to do with this knowledge? How am I going to just dump it? Like, you just wake up and be like, oh, what are the enforcement of judgments? You start reciting it, and it feels like your body is choked with like a lot of. I know that our brain can take a whole lot, but I feel like we overstressed our brain more than we've ever stressed our brain before. Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
Wow.
Right?
So, yeah, I'm really tired now. We will cut this part, Sha.
Anyways, like for me, the exam period, I think I don't really have much to say. Like she already said most of the things. Do you get? So, like the exam period, I was not really overwhelmed. I was chilling because like I was just so happy that it was coming to an end already, and I was going to get to do my thing that I love to do. So that was what was on my mind. I was trying to not like pressure myself. But you see, Darren here, I have a lot to say. Derry almost collapsed. In fact, Derry collapsed. She got 2 drips and 5 injections.
Yeah.
No, like I did not want to put myself through that. So yeah, like I wasn't really, but I did not even think I was going to have the strength to actually do this exam with the whole thing that happened to me and the whole thing that I went through. Do you get? So like I did not think I was going to have the strength to actually do it. But yeah, I did it, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, and I'm proud of her.
I'm so happy that I got through it and like through the exam like, the way I did.
Yeah, sir. So in my university actually, we're used to our exams being straight up. They trained us with it like from 200 level, I guess. However, one would have thought after 4 years in university of doing my exam Monday to Thursday every day, one would have thought all OU students should be in Daboski Baose. It was times five of what we experienced. University, I didn't read as this. I definitely didn't read as this. And university, the stress cannot just be compared. Even if it was like the same for some schools were not like that. Some schools they give them space, but my school the highest break you can get maybe a weekend break can start on Friday. The next will be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's how we did it. Right? So I was thinking that when I saw the when I learned that that's how they told us that it was because of law students doing that, right? So when I learned it, I'm like, I'm used to it, right? But I apparently I wasn't even used to it. So it still felt like a whole different thing to me, right? The pressure was yeah. Pressure was here. It held me like this because there are a lot of people waiting for me. There are a lot of people expecting things from me. I'm expecting things from myself. Forget even a lot of people. I'm expecting things from me. I have high expectations of myself, and you get. And I was just the exam period was hell for me, right? I just kept on telling, especially the last paper. I don't even know, and the thing is, it's kind of like a thing for me. Once it's like a night to the last paper, the spirit of sleep will just descend like a dove upon me, and like I'll just start feeling. I was like, not today, devil, not today. Get deep behind me. And I just kept telling myself that after exam, you will sleep. You will sleep, nobody will disturb you. You will freaking sleep. And after exam, lo and behold, I just said we were supposed to have cocktail by 6. I was like, okay, let me just, rest by 5 and wake up by 6 and attend my cocktail. In fact, I already came to Tife.J room. I'm like, you guys don't say wait for cocktail. I have to be there. I have to be there. From that 5, I said, let me rest. So my brothers and sisters woke up by 3 a.m. I was like, my cocktail. That was even the first thing that was even on my mind. Like, I miss cocktail. I don't want to miss any party. I don't want to miss any party. I want to be up and grateful everywhere, every freaking place. And I'm like, 3 a.m. Why would this still be on? I'm like, no possible. It can't be on again. I was actually pained, but I was so glad that I slept. And I woke up and I felt guilty about cocktail and not about reading. And I'm like, stop playing, stop playing. And then when I woke up, my friend spoke till 6 without feeling guilty. That guilt trip when I'm not reading it, it was on another level. And I first spoke to 6 and I'm like, hey God. And I was like, no, let me just sleep. Let me just sleep. I wasn't bothered. Like the relief of after exam, it cannot be compared to anything. You just feel like it's all, especially if you know that you actually worked hard for it, right? There's no how, no how. You just know that you cannot work this hard and God will just, um, make your effort seem like nothing. You are not just work this hard and God will just, just shove your effort aside. So the enjoyment after exam, after you know you worked hard, it's like that, it's just time to just relax. you're not bothered, you're not worried, you're like, you just like, let me just let it out. So my advice, well, sorry, it's not type of advice, but I'm just saying, if you're ever going through an exam period or exam phase or exam, just give it your all, and just know that after exam, you're just going to just not care about the exam again, because I don't like it has to be great, because why not? What else does it want to be if not great? So yeah, I just gave it my all because I know that after exam I just want to chill, and and I was outside yesterday and the whole world knew, just for the record. So that's just by the way. So yeah.
You have something to say? Okay, so the next thing is what would you advise the next set? Like the next people that are coming into Port Harcourt or going to law school generally, what would you advise them to do? What would you want them to do differently than what you did? And then also like money. Do you get like what do you think? I know like money is a very important factor. So like what's the estimate? What would you tell them and all of that?
Do you want to start, Foluke?
Where do you want to start?
Okay. Alright. So my advice would be, I wish I knew this. Read, learn your drafts before getting into NLS. Learn your drafts
Before?
like before admission.
Wow.
When you are sure that you are going to law school, start learning your drafts. I feel like if I'd learned some things prior, I feel like I wouldn't have been so much pressured to like learn a lot like this stage and be stressed. I feel like if you already knew some stuff or some stuff's already like part of you, you won't have to like go through the stress of, oh, what is this again or what is that. So I feel like you should learn your drafts before, when you are sure that you are coming to Nigerian Law School. Just learn how to draft, because drafting is part of like your whole school experience. So I wish I read before NLS and I studied drafting before NLS. So I feel like that would be my advice. Just read so that you won't be pressured, especially like 1 week in the exams. You just sleep, you maybe like you just revise everything you've read and then you'll be able to sleep. Unlike the fact that some people had to like start reading a whole new textbook over again, and it's not helpful. So I think the next question was money. What I would have done differently, yeah, was to read before like entering law school. Read drafting. So like money, when they said poor man no dey go law school, I feel like that's facts. Like fact.
Point.
Point. Poor person no dey go law school, cause you're not allowed to cook. You're not allowed to. I feel like you're not allowed to cook, or you can't get like, I don't want to use cheap because nothing is cheap. You can't get affordable. You can really get affordable meals here. If you want to have like a decent meal, you have to spend between 1.5 2K, and that's if you're even eating once. So imagine eating twice a day, and you are eating averagely. That's if you want to go for the less nice meals, and you say, okay, the meal costs 2K, and then I'm eating twice a day. That's already 4K. So imagine spending 10K, 8K in 2 days. So times that with 10 months that you have to spend during law school.
What's the estimate of how
Minus the
much you spend?
fact that, let's say, because me, I don't know, my stomach doesn't know the meaning of scarcity. It doesn't know how to manage. Like, they even say it at home, like, I don't know how to manage it. Like, I can spend my last cash on food, and I know that the next day I'll still save money to get food. I feel like I'm lucky like that. But anyways, I feel like the amount, I did a calculation, and for feeding, for minus school fees of 496 or so, and my flights 100 and something. I think we're going to do we did fly like 3 times. Yeah, 3. Coming to PH externship, then going back
4 times.
4
Then
times.
going back now.
Yeah, 4 times. And the fact that I was still going to do that in Abuja and still like purchase wig and gown. So minus food, minus flights, minus the school fees, I did my calculation and I spent close to, if not more than 2.5 million naira for feeding alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was the first question again?
What would you advise the next year to do? What do you do differently?
If I wasn't if I wasn't in this set, if I was a bar
Foluke, what's so
aspirant,
funny? Sorry.
I swear, put your head laughing.
What's so funny?
She made me laugh. How? You were dreaming. I don't know. Dreaming. Sorry, like. That's a small
Okay.
guy.
Oh yeah, no.
okay, as I was saying, if I was a bar aspirant and I watched this video and I heard the part where he said start drafting before law school, I'll be like,
What's that?
what's that?
Interesting.
Well, don't even know. Me, I'm in law school, same like when even when I entered law school, I was like, what's that? So the first thing first, personally, I would say that. How will I even say self? Am I even in position to advise? I would say that should just come in with a determinant mind. Just come in with a determinant mind. Whether you draft before law, so there are some people that started reading, I don't know, 6 months during externship. Those was everything during externship and they cut off. Everything is just grace and speed. And I feel like that speed, that particular speed, God actually just gave me the grace of speed, right? So just come with a determinant mind. Know what you want. If you want to work for a tutu, if you just want to come and just pass and go, come with the determinant spirit. I just want to just get 40, 40, 40, 40, and just come and go. If you want to get tutu, just come with a determinant mind that, and if it's possible, just come hold it in your left hand, don't use it to eat, that I want to get this. And once you are determined and you stick to your determination, you don't just waver away like, whoa, I cannot kill myself. If it is to kill yourself to get what you want, please kill yourself. You will resurrect. Is that a
Well,
living
if you
God?
die, that's the end, though. If you
Don't
die,
kill
that's the
yourself. I'm
end.
just thinking because during this example, my life actually flashed in front of my eyes. I didn't want to go to clinic.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't want
did.
to go to clinic. It got to a stage I cannot just say because it was embarrassing. Something happened, and like my life literally flashed in front of my. And I'm like, if I die, God to was still old. If I freaking die,
Right.
God to was still old.
Point.
That year they will stand up for 1 minute and everybody will sit down and continue their court ceremony. So,
Real.
so don't kill yourself, right? But just come with a determined spirit, know what you want, and try as much as possible to go for it. So if by the end of the day, universe just somehow it doesn't happen, at least you get something close to what you want. You get. So about the money aspect, when I was little, my dad used to call me he gave me one title, one nickname, jokingly. It's a Yoruba nickname. It's in Yoruba, it means it's pronounced Kokoro Jewo Jewo. It means an ant that eats only money. From when I was little, I was attracted to just money. Please, just give me the dough. Any spot in daddy, money for this money. I don't know what you use money for back then, but just give me the money. I just want to hold the money. So I love spending on food, on funny enough, I don't even love spending on clothes. Just give me food, just give me chocolate, just give me that's what I'm chubby. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. So I love spending off. I don't like managing. I don't like starving. I don't like being bothered about I need money to eat and everything. So if I should sit down and calculate the amount of money I used to pay for food, obviously I cannot even where do I want to start calculation from? Because anyway, Sha. So money aspects, just know that you're coming to spend. Just know that you're coming to spend money. And just know that your money for food will be greater than your money for school fees. So when you're like, oh my god, it's so expensive, calm down, you go still spend more. Anyway,
So,
anyway, that's just my own piece of advice. And I wish you all the best.
Okay, my advice. So,
what would you advise the next year to do?
oh, next set, you need proper guidance. Apart from the one you get in school from your lecturers, you need guidance from those who have done it before. You need to know what works for them and see how you can apply that. They can tell you or read this part well. Your lecturers will not necessarily tell you some things, but these people can always guide you. And maybe then read your past question to see how you're able to absorb um, facts from their questions. Like know if know what they mean when they ask this or when they ask that. What else? Yeah, you need money. You need to be a good girl to your parents. You need to be a good person. So yes, get money from everybody because we're going to be spending a lot here. What else? What else? What
Yeah, that's
else?
it. So like for the next set, to be honest, I'm just going to tell you to. I really don't have much to say. Like, just they've said it all actually. Like, so just like I don't know,
You need proper
stay
guidance.
alive. I think
Yes,
just
please be
stay
alive. Don't
alive
kill
no matter what.
yourself.
So that's it. Then next thing is that did you leave the school premises? How was it? And do you think you can settle down in PH?
Leave the school premises. There's no how you're going to stay inside for the rest of your life. Yeah, I don't. Wow, I don't think. And even if it's to go outside to get meal or something, and I didn't really go too far from the GRA that we are confined to. I didn't really step out of GRA because I've heard like stories about Port Harcourt, and I was actually very careful. Foluke here was only my ginger. She used to like, let's go out in the night. We'll go out and won't take our phone because of stories we've heard about Port Harcourt, and now it's easy for them to just like steal your phone. So me and Foluke go out in the night to get news, and we just leave our phone in our hostels. But yeah, apart from that, I feel like PH is a really cool city. If it wasn't as dangerous as they have made Port Harcourt to seem, it would be a nice place to settle. But I would choose my Lagos over any place, anytime, any day. You might choose to want to settle down in Port Harcourt, and that's fine. But I'm a Lagos girl for life.
Oh, well, for me, yeah, I did leave the school premises to get some things. Like, I went to get cap, and like, I think I really like that. I went to get the cap. She went with me, and my other friend went with me. So, yeah, I think I can settle in PH. I think I like PH. It's very similar to Lagos, but Lagos will always be my first option. But if I were to have another option, it has to be PH because I'm already used to it, and I'm not someone that likes to get used to things, like try new things easily. So, yeah, I think I can settle down in PH.
As for me, no, never. I'm not settling down. What? No, I don't even know. I'm just traumatized. I feel law school traumatized me, but I know it doesn't extend to the outside world. But I'm just already traumatized. No, anything PH, no, please. Um, Stepping out of campus, of course I did. As I said earlier, I was outside yesterday, please. Anyway, I didn't even know where the location was. So that's Pleasure Park. It seemed far from the campus, right? I also went to a supermarket one time like that. I also went to, yeah, yeah, I went to supermarket. I went to a pizza place. I went to one or two. I went to an amala joint, very nice. I just went to quite in an handful of places, right? And it actually seemed very nice. PH is a very beautiful place, but I can never and I will never settle here. But the way life is to work, when I'm saying I can never and I will never, somehow.
Like, I'll call Derry where you should say I'm in PH now. Where auras your room were me like yeah. By the way, I like the name. I like the way they name their streets. Rumola, Rumo Koro, Rumo Me, Rumo Poro, something like that. It was always bus stops.
Bolu.
Yeah, they just Rumu, Rumu for look. Everything was just Rumu. Yeah, I liked it. They're doing it.
So yeah, I think I'm done. Thank you.
I would not settle down here, although I like the buildings, the roads are good.
Yeah,
But I don't like the
they
weather.
have
I
very
don't like the
smooth
weather.
roads.
Rarely see potholes.
Yes.
I don't like the weather
PH
here. It's
barely
like
has
always
potholes.
hot. It can be raining, but you're feeling hot in your
Right.
room. I don't like it.
Sorry,
So
sorry.
I'm not settling
Wow.
down.
When I was posted to PH, I was thinking I was coming to one cold place. Cold place. I already brought my blankets. I brought the things I'll be able to stand the cold. Just want to get you, and I'm like, and I actually love cold, right? So I'm like, I love to like feel cold and feel warm at the same time. That's why I came like prepared. And I'm like, let the cold begin, and the cold was like, yeah, I sweat. So yeah, the weather is not our fault anyway. It's God given weather.
I
But
guess I was going to say it's God's fault.
Okay, so the last question is
Aw.
it's coming to an end. So, if you had a chance to relive the experience, the NLS Nigerian Law School experience, would you do that? And what are your reasons for the answer?
Well, I would say no. My answer would be no. Like I don't know. It was this one year. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this year, but thank God this year actually like went by so fast. I feel like me and Tife, we literally like we're counting like calendar, we're counting the days when we're going to go home, we're counting the days when we're going to write exams. We literally counted all the days like prisoners. That's how prisoners count the day of their sentence, like the day of when they're going to be released, and that's the way we're counting it. So it felt like a prison yard, and we just wanted to just be free. Right now, I feel very liberated. I don't think I felt free, but the only fear is the fear of the future. Like this is it. Like it's dawning on me. Like reality that okay, I'm actually grown now. Like I'm actually nobody's going to spoon feed me anymore. But like reliving the old NLS experience, I rather do mass com or rather choke on dust.
As I said earlier, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. Even when I was coming back from externship, I was like, can I like not come back? Like, is there a way I can just like write write my exams wherever I am and just online? You get? I don't want to relive this experience. I don't want to relive any part of it. Okay, the fun, the friendly part of it, the friends I made. Okay, fine. We can meet like somewhere else, not here. So I don't want to relive it. No, no, I'm done. I'm done. And I'm so grateful to her.
As for me, never, never in my life would I do this again. I was going to say something. Why? Okay. Yes, I felt like there was more life would offer than to like maybe go through. Yes, and then the cameras, the threats. You can't do this. We're going to query. You can't do that. I felt like I was in
Like for
boarding
adults, like
school.
if you're exactly, it feels like you're talking to adults this way. The fact that you have to like pressure us to
Yeah,
attend
like the-
class, like this is our life. Like if we want to waste our life, it's nobody's business. If I don't want to attend class, it's nobody's business. If I don't want to write your exams, it's nobody's business. So I felt like
If I don't want to eat
we are
dinner, it's
adults.
nobody's
Exactly. Like if I want to stay, it's no like it's our life. If we want to waste our life, don't help us not waste it. Yeah,
So
they did
yeah,
too
I
much.
felt like Nigeria was stressful, but then here was like I'm not like yes, like times two of Nigeria. You can't do this. You can't bring iron. You can't bring kettle. There's no light every
You
time.
can't
There
cook
are
and then there is
cameras.
no food.
There are
I'm
cameras.
sorry.
You have to like be on a queue to be able to sign attendance. I find it very, very annoying. You have to sit down for some time. Like if you're not sitting at the back, you have to wait before you can sign attendance. It was a lot of stress for me, so I would never in my life do this again.
Sorry,
Never.
let me add a bit,
Well,
let me add a bit.
alright.
So my roommate was saying one time that, oh, I just want to have two babies, just two children, and I'm done. I was like that, okay, pick one, come back to any lesson, have four children. So like I will have five, and I laughed and I laughed, and then I went to one of my friends' room. And I just told the joke like joking like thank you imagine I told my roommate that I told her that either she comes back to law school or have five children. I was able to keep the laugh. So like they were like I will have 10. I will have 15. Don't come back here. Just be giving the at least the children will be making me happy. Small time, so small. And this thing is traumatizing. No, 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 no. A lot of people will definitely not come back. Please, thank you.
After that, I'll have 30.
Well, for me, yeah, I do not think I would like to relive this experience. Right from the day it began, I hated it. So I never would like to relive the experience. And it felt like the pain, like for real, like it was a lot. It took a lot from me. Like even right from time till the middle, till the ending part, like it took so much from me. Like so I don't think it's something I want to relive again. It felt like military school. Like from the beginning, like oh microphone is coming, that thing, the fear of microphone. But thank God it did not touch me. Yes, and then trying to balance your life, trying to
Not down like the lecturer saying, hey, is there any balance? Like after giving you
yeah, like
answer,
after giving you, they will ask you balance. Give it to your next of kin. Give it to the man behind you. Give it to that girl. Like it could be you. Like nah, I don't like things like I don't like pressure. I don't work with pressure. Like I really don't like it.
Let me even say something.
Yeah.
So the fear of the microphone ish. There's a man, sorry, one of the lecturers that actually passed microphone, and it will just literally stay on your head till the lecturer says, "Give the mic to the person beside you." And this man,
Oh my
I
god.
can't remember the course we're having, and this man came to stand beside me. My heart kept on pumping. I'm like, any question they're going to ask me right now, even if I know it, I won't be able to set it in my brain. Like I won't be able to answer, and I'm going to disgrace myself. So my heart kept on pumping, and I was like, please, when is this man going to move from my head? Do you know what I did? I stood up and I went to the toilet. And the man asked me, where are you going to? I said, I want to pee. I just went to the toilet to do like, and by the time I came outside, it was gone. I'm like, thank God. But then people around me noticed that was the reason why I stood up. But like, I don't care. It's better than disgracing myself for the whole class.
But like the thing about this microphone ish is like it's not like you don't know what you want to say. It's just there's this fear already. Like we are over like
There's
1,000
fear.
and
I don't want to
something.
disgrace myself.
Yes, 1,050
1,350
students. So like it's not like you don't know it. Sometimes like the question it might just come in a form where like that you are not really thinking like about you get like it's not the kind of this thing that you're thinking, it's not that angle that you're thinking in. And maybe the way they will even ask you, like everybody's literally turning back to look at you, like we are tough, we are expecting something from you, and then you're just there panicking, like nah. So yeah, I would not want to relieve it. So that's it. Like I was going to ask, do you make new friends? I think we all made new friends. Yeah, we all made new friends.
But it's not
So
like, okay, yeah, I did.
I made new friends, yeah.
I made like a genuine friend. So.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, like 1,350 students, and you won't make any new friends. Check yourself. So, the last thing I want to say is just. I said the last question was the last thing, and now the last thing I want to say is I just shout out to your support systems, people that got you through this thing. Like it's very necessary. Like I really want to start first. I want to shout out to my family members, like my family member, my dad, my mom, my sisters, like my two sisters and my three brothers. Like they were really there for me. And yeah, my brother's wife too. Like everybody, I'm really super grateful. Like when things were really tough and when I felt like I could not go along with the whole thing anymore. Like they made me do it, especially my mom too. Like she made me do this. Like she made sure I was here to actually finish it. So like I'm just really grateful, like for everybody. Like they were just really strong for me, and I'm so grateful. Like I really just want to thank everyone. I love everybody so much, and I'll always be grateful, like in my heart, like deep down.
We love you too.
Thank you, everybody. And yes, Audrey, like Audrey got me through it. So please, this is Audrey, like it's my body, like it got me through it. Like thank you for this is the love that I found actually. So yeah, for the hugs, like the everything. So and thank you to my friends. First of all, like my two friends in Kano, they were like sisters to me. They held me side by side. Moyo and Fisayo, they are not here right now, but they held me side by side. Like they held me when like I felt like I could not go. Like I keep saying like, I felt like this was the end for me, but they were just there for me. Like they just held it down for me. So I'm super grateful. Yeah, I'm going to shout out to Tayo. Tayo is calling me right now. Tayo is one of my closest friends since childhood. So like I'm really like grateful. Thank you. Temi, top general, thank you so much. And every other friend, like the friends I had here, Ola is not here. Bolu, thank you. And then I met during the exam, like we clicked during exam. So I'm really super appreciative of everybody. And the people that I did not mention, just know that I appreciate it. I just did not remember. It still did not mean that you did not do something to me. So or for me. And Celestina, yes, Celestina, thank you so much. I'm grateful. So who wants to go next?
Okay. Do you want to talk?
Hey, my mom. Thank you to my mom.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom.
I want to say very big thank you to my mom and
Oh.
to everyone who supported me.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone else.
I want to say the biggest shout out to God. If I just mentioned God now, I want to start crying. God just God was faithful. This journey would have been impossible without him. Right, impossible. Because at first my mom was overwhelmed. She was like, "Hey, lost school," because she already had it at the back of her mind that because I don't have my dad is late, right? So she already had the back of her mind that lost is very expensive. Where do I want to start from? I have 4 children. How would I do it? My children, this, my children. So she was like, hey God, where will I be seeing millions right now? So I just feel God just came through. I don't even know how she got the money, but I shall know she got the money. So I want to thank you to God for provision. Then to my mom, that woman is strong. That woman is strong, and the way she just used to, to literally, go all the way out and everything. She literally goes all the way out.
Yeah, she is. Sorry. All right. So, seems like we are really tired and we've taken like 4 breaks already. So we are still giving the shout out. So Bolu is going to go ahead and give a shout out.
Yeah, I dedicate this hour to Almighty God for being there for me, true and true. Like, God is faithful. I'm super duper grateful. I want to give a shout out to my family, man. I realized that like your family is all you need and is all you actually ever need. Family is like the bond that is the glue that will keep you together. Is the I don't know, like my family came true for me, true and true, like this period, and I'm super grateful for them. My mom, my dad, my sisters, and even my junior brother even sent me money at some point. So like I'm super grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my boyfriend. I love him so much. Thank you for being there.
God,
I'm
when
grateful for I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for every single
I'm
person
just
that
joking.
every single person that sent me money. A lot of people send me money this period, like a lot. I can't even count. From my boss to my mentor, Barrister Adekunle, from like to a lot of friends. Even I was getting money where I least expected. Like I'm
That's
super grateful
good.
for everyone that stood by me, and I just hope to make every one of you proud. I love you guys so much. I'm grateful for my roommates, even the neutral one or the unneutral one. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for the friends I made here. I don't know, like I would have done this journey without you on, and yeah, I'm grateful.
Now that is something. Thank
Yeah.
you to everybody and thank you for watching to this end if you stayed to the
Yeah,
end.
we are grateful. We love you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
watching.
Bye.
Catch